Sticking with EPC baseball and with a cross-division matchup between two of the three remaining unbeaten Lehigh Valley teams, that would go head-to-head last night in Easton, as the Red Rovers would play host to the Hornets. Easton sitting at 8-0, fresh off of a 15-0 victory over Wilson area, while Emmaus would take down Pleasant Valley by a 13-2 final. Luke Deschaines was coming off a 2-home run performance, one that included a grand slam in their most recent triumph over the Bears. Deschaines would prove to be just as influential in their Thursday night matchup against Easton. Hornets would take advantage of their first inning opportunities. Jaden Gallagher starting things off for Emmaus with the leadoff double to deep center field. And then Zach McElroy will follow that up with a single out to right. That will move Gallagher over to third base, and it's Tyler LePage to bring him home. LePage knocks one out to left for the no-out RBI double to give the Hornets a 1-0 lead, and they not done just yet. Just two batters later, Colin Foley hits one out to shallow left field for the RBI single to make it 2-0 now Emmaus. They'll tack on one more off of a botched back pick at first base, and the Hornets will have an early 3-0 advantage at the end of the half inning. Easton would have a similar opportunity in the bottom of the first after senior Justin Ramirez led off with the single up the middle. He'd find himself at third thanks to back-to-back walks by Deschaines to load the bases for the Rovers. A quick meeting on the mound was enough, though, to make his adjustments, getting out of the jam with 2 strikeouts and a pop-out to keep Easton off the board. Easton would threaten once more in the bottom of the fourth after placing 2 on with no outs. The effort would come to a halt when a grounder to Deschaines was tossed to shortstop Anthony Viola for the force at second. His foot would be hit on the slide, and the umpire awarding the Hornets the double play due to the interference. And then a ground out to third base would end the inning once again, keeping the home team off the scoreboard. From there, Deschaines would pretty much be wheeling and dealing. He'd strike out 13 and surrender just 3 hits and 4 walks in 6.2 innings of work. Emmaus would add some insurance in the 7th. Colin Foley with his second hit of the day, this one falling into short center field, and will plate one more as the Hornets take this one by a 4-0 final score.
Yeah, I mean, we saw something and we kind of attacked it, and they did a really good job of executing in the first. But the reality is, without the first inning, we're not in the same situation. So for me, it was great, but our RIBs kind of went to crap kind of the rest of the game in between until the 7th. So, you know, we got to be more consistent. We got to have a better approach. We kind of lost that in the middle, but yeah, that first inning was huge for us.
We got out there a quick start, felt good. We got Luke some insurance runs, which we need. Our defense was good. We hit, well, the first 3 hits were all great hits, especially when Luke throws a complete game shutout and gets us all hyped with everything, and he hits. So it's a good thing all around.
The first inning I came out, and you know, getting that lead was super nice right away. It definitely gives me a confidence boost going out there before I pitch. And then I had some trouble in the first inning with the first 3 batters, but you know, my coach came out, gave me a little talk. I was able to make an adjustment and move on from there, and then not let up any runs.
That's kind of Luke, and it's like any good starter. They had an opportunity in the first. Luke shut it down, and then he was kind of on it from there. They had an opportunity to get some numbers on him, or even get 1 or 2 here and there, and he kind of put that to bed really quickly. So Luke's matured so much, and he works so hard at it, and he faced adversity, and that's a sign of maturity for him to work through that.
You know, we feel good. We're going to be happy with a win like this, but we also don't want to get ahead of ourselves. There's still 8 more regular season games and a whole lot more playoff games to be played, and we'd have to win all those. So